I will introduce myself. So many of you who might not know me. So my name is Sachin Teke, and I have built up an app, M Indicator, primarily, and which is helping 1.5 crores of users. Thank you. So today I'm going to share you a journey where my desperation, how I converted my desperation into the aspiration. Okay. So it is not a lecture, not a speech. I cannot by heart, or I cannot speak even English well. Okay. So so you can understand me, but I will tell you my journey in a better manner today. So, like all of you, so most of the people over here are students. So, like all of you, I was also student of the VJDI, and so many of us have the ambition when we are in young age that we have to do something great, and I wanted to start my own venture. Even in the college lab, I have started the Shri Softwares, something a website, and I was proud of that. I started Shri Softwares web there. I was doing almost nothing, but it was there. So, mm, that was the beginning or my aspiration when I was in college. I was not knowing what to do. Okay, and due to that, I went through the flow. I also got the placements from the college. I joined a company. I worked there for 4 years. It is not like that I directly come up and started my own venture, but I worked there for 4 years. And then I moved to the entrepreneurship. So I was getting, uh, initially, I was not getting good amount of salary in my job. Okay. And I was very desperate. Okay. I had to have the good amount of salary over there. I was not, I do not know that reason why I was not getting a good amount of salary over there in compared to other my colleagues. But the situation was like this. I also tried for the competitive exams for 4 years. For first year, result was not good. Second year, it was the best. Third year, it is again my result was not that much good. So I literally decided that I was very desperate because I was not getting a good amount of salary. Later, I got good opportunity in the Nokia, so my salary got doubled. And you might say that yes, I achieved something, but within 7 days, I had to resign from the Nokia because I could not connect to the people. Okay. At that moment, I understood that only money is not important in the life. Also, with the relationship with the people is more important. Uh, Before leaving Nokia, since my salary was not increasing, I wanted to start a new project. But something, what to do was the problem, or I was not knowing what to do. So I realized that once when I was traveling through a local train, I used to travel from Nerul to Sips. So at the Kurla station, I saw the 10 rupees timetable, that is a pocket timetable, that was being sold by the vendor, and people were buying it. Okay, so I got an idea that I can convert this booklet into the digital form and distribute it through the mobile phones. And it was a simple idea. I might have noticed that in earlier 4 years, but God knows why it has not been noticed by me in those 4 years. Then I realized that my desperation for, for having a new venture have showed me that path. Okay. For 4 years, I was traveling by the same train. I was looking at the same vendor. But at that moment, I have not realized. And why today or that day, I realized that this is the subject on which I am going to work. So I told this to my office colleagues. They also liked that. They also told, okay, this is a very good problem, and we have to solve it. So, like what we do, the college assignments, so a few of friends, like, chalo, karte hai ye cheez. But what happened, getting the timetable data was the very crucial part, okay, because it was a huge timetable, okay, it was not a pocket timetable that I wanted to do, I wanted to explore or give the full timetable. And it was a huge timetable. So now you can see these people, okay. Uh, so when this idea came in my mind, I put up these two posters, exactly same posters, okay. Miss Albert Einstein and Mahatma Gandhi on my office desk. So people used to see it and they used to laugh, why Sachin has put up such kind of, ye pagal ho gaya hai, something like that, okay. And obviously I was mad for my venture. And I appreciate Einstein because how to think technically or in the proper way, that has been taught me by Einstein. He is my inspiration. And the second thing, that is Mahatma Gandhi, what taught me is that when there is no way, follow a straightforward way, and obviously it is a laborious way, but at some moment, you will get the success, okay? So that's why I had put up the same poster on my desk. So how it is related to that converting that pocket timetable to digital form? So just one day idea came in my mind, okay, theek hai, I'm not getting any digital copy, so I will type that timetable, and I just typed that it into the Excel, and after few weeks, I think it took around, there were 84,000 entries, it took around 4 weeks to complete that, and it was a literally laborious activity, but I completed that. I kept some kind of patience for that, and once the digital copy was ready, I was satisfied, happy. When I used to happy, today also I go outside and eat some vada pav or something, have a tea over there. I do small kind of party today also. Okay, so I did that. Second technical challenge was how to fit that huge amount of data into the mobile phone. That was a technical challenge. And we have studied the DBMS, data management system. But if I use that, obviously for the mobile phones, like a Java mobile phones, it was not available at that time. So I created my own file system. So in 160 KB, I put up data also and the app also. So it is the year of around 2009 when the Java phones were there. And app was running smoothly. Today I am proud to say that the same code which I have written for the data and the same data format still in 2025, it is still that code is running. So that code, that efforts have been, it is worthful that today also it is functioning very well. So, so object reutilization, what we studied in our college, that actually I utilized till now. So that thing happened. I got the success. My app was launched. ठीक है. So one milestone has been achieved. What was my milestone? Many people think about, I will plan this, I will plan that, but they never execute. And in my case, at least my app was ready and app was implemented. I was happy for that. Really, literally, I was happy. But the journey, it was almost a half journey because I was happy. When I showed it to my colleagues, it is a very good app, very good app. But later they said, but I usually go by this train, so why should I need it? One said, I go by bus, so it doesn't contain any bus information. Okay. So one said, I go by auto rickshaw, it doesn't have auto fare. So I combined all the features and prepared one app. Though I launched that app, it was not popular among the people. By that time, as I said earlier, I had left my job when I was in Nokia. And those were almost 6 months, and I was thinking, my salary was 60,000 per month at that time. I lost so much of salary. I got only 2,500 users within last 6 months. What will, what can I achieve? Okay, if I want to cater the whole Mumbai, which had the population 13 million at that moment, that time, then how many years will it take? Then I will literally did the calculation, 13 million divided by 2,500 for the 6 months, how many years? And that calculation goes to some hundreds of years. So, no, so this is the something as a failed subject in which I have made the entry. So in your life, such things can happen, that you have taken decision and you will later find that, okay, this was a not right decision. But I was some kind of persistent, something I have to do, that some change I have to do. So what I did was that, again, I used to, since I had do not have any job at that moment, I used to read many books. So among that, first in the Charni Road, there is a library, a government library. I bought Dr. Ambedkar, Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar's books. Many people knows him only for the reservation, but many people do not think him about as how to think properly, how to think in the statistical or methodical way. Whatever he has written is still applicable. Okay, so in that fashion, Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar philosophy have helped me. So the way that I identified how the bookseller was selling and I should pick that subject, in that way I got an idea, or I observed one phenomena, that virus is spreading among PCs without any marketing, without any support, without asking anybody, and still it is spreading and still it is becoming popular. Then why my app cannot become popular? Okay, so this was my philosophy. And so I was at that time a very angry young man, like Amitabh Bachchan. So you have to think differently. Okay, since we are in college days, we have that kind of tendency in our mind. So I thought like that. Okay, and I think many people should think like that. You should think madly. And I started searching for the research papers on that. So anybody have implemented on this topic or not? I got one German research paper. So in that, it was thesis or was written that how a zip file, one can see a zip file into the zip file, because after all, the jar file, which we used to for the Nokia phones, was a zip file. So after 3 months, by immense trial and errors, literally immense trial and errors, I successfully able to read my app itself from the app. Okay. Then later I connected it to Bluetooth. So now my app can share its copy through Bluetooth. So this was my idea. At that time, I used to record the registrations through the SMS, and then I saw. I imagined that my earlier users, that is those 2,500 users, will use this app. They will go by train to their buddies. They will show this app. Then their buddies will go to their office. Then those will also share their app. Then these people will go to home. Then they will show or share this app to their relatives. And this loop will go on from 2 to 4 to 4 to 8 to 8 to 16. This was my imagination, and I have kept tracking mechanism for that through SMS. Because every APK I used to send, I used to do some kind of modification so that it would have some unique copy or unique code inside that. So this was just a concept. I launched the app on the day of Ganpati, and literally within first 15 minutes, I got 1,000 downloads. Okay, at that moment, I felt, okay, now the speed have been increased. From 6 months, 2,500 users, I have come up to 15 minutes, 1,000 users. Then I slept. At that time, I used to work in the nights, and I used to sleep in the morning. So from that day to till date, okay, I never faced any problem regarding the marketing of the M indicator. I had literally zero budget for the marketing of the M indicator. I spent literally ₹0 for the marketing of the M indicator. And within 2 years, market was saturated. That is, Mumbai was saturated with the M indicator. So this is how I can say the M indicator was successful in getting users. Okay. Core idea is you should have the philosophy, you should ideate, you should not look at how it will happen, who will do it, whether it is possible, whether it is not possible. You should just try searching for that key, what are the alternatives, what are the practical mechanisms, and you will get it. So in my slide, it was written, the statement, that quote that I had written. It symbolizes the same. So now their part was how can I earn from the M indicator? That was the concern. And luckily, the Google started with the AdMob. So I started getting AdMob revenue from year of 2012. Okay. And it is a very decent revenue. Many people felt that, okay, how much I would have been earning. At that moment, I started with the ₹25 per month, but the rate absolutely really gone to such a high level that it have really not only survived me, but also I have a team of 15 people who is working for the M indicator. So again, I have to go. I want to tell you about what kind of desperation led me to start with the new enterprise. When I was in college, okay, one incident happened to me. I was not that much scholar, or you can say who can adopt the things, who can understand. Some people used to by heart the maths quickly, but I'm not that kind of person. You might be surprised to know that I was failed in 11th. That is, I was promoted in 11th, and that was a huge jerk for me. And I was in Ruparel College here in Matunga, and there I used to sit in college. I used to study. I did everything, and I literally got a good amount of marks in 12th. So that signifies that if you desperate for something, if you are getting promoted, you will feel, okay, how can I achieve that? It will not going to give you results. You have to find your own way. You have to remove all the distraction. You have to sit alone, and you should work on it. Then obviously somebody, that is God, listens to you, and you get the success. And the same thing happened with the M indicator. For the starting of the M indicator, what the main desperation was, when I got the placement, I told one of my friend that कि job किसको करना है, and I remember that, and he was saying, I say, he was looking at me like that. Okay, so he was the GS of the Pratibimba festival in our college. So that was just a statement. Okay, nothing serious or anything else I had told. But the story behind that was when I was in second year, my computer teacher have told me that I had shown her a tic-tac-toe problem, that is a fully gola, okay, cross and circles program. Okay, I had implemented that, and I had demonstrated to her, and she, in a second, she told, which senior have helped you for this, okay, or which senior have did this. So I literally cried on that day. Okay, or it means that my program is superior, okay, but she could not believe that I have made it, okay. So I understood that whatever I will do in the future for the company, for the job, or for the call, or in the academics, people will not believe it, okay. So I have to create my own space in such a way that no one could doubt that I have made it, okay. And that was the desperation in my mind. And with this desperation, my starting a new enterprise was not difficult for me. I converted that desperation into the aspiration. And literally, it have helped me a lot. I thanks to that teacher who have told me. I thank you to my previous company. Obviously, it was a good company who have not raised my salary for 4 years. Obviously, they raised, but not that much. But I thank to many people who have jealous on me, okay? And because of that, I can really grow. So when you see a kind of desperation, or so in the, this is the social media area, what we people do is that we look at the Facebook or Instagram, okay, certain friend is traveling or in foreign, or they are doing various kind of activities, okay, and we felt very bad about that, okay, and these kind of things will lose your confidence, okay. And I wanted to tell you at that moment also happened that because many of my friends were abroad and they have getting good amount of salary, and when I have started my new venture, at that moment I felt nothing, and this is because I was knowing what I am doing, okay, and what it's going to happen, okay. And I was very clear about that. So that's why that kind of negativity could not affect me at that moment. So whenever you want to start a new thing, you have to get out of the distraction, okay. So I will just extend this. Now what I do is that when there is a kind of negativity is there, I literally go away from that negativity, okay. I stay alone, I work on it, and literally I get the success. So in 2019, I changed my sector from that is software to agriculture. Just a week ago, I got an opportunity to ask questions to agriculture minister, which was I had not imagined. And that was because my persistent efforts for the 5 years. For last 5 years in the Corona period, I invested in the bamboo field. So I have planted 36 of varieties. There are around 12 acres of area and 1,400 bamboo plants I have planted. I also have written the books on the bamboo. That is the Bamboo Vishwa is the book. And for 5 years, nothing was happening. We were looking for some kind of agrotourism will take place over here, but that was also not happening. So me and my manager, he also agriculture diploma holder, was surprised what is happening. Then one fine day, our agriculture officer told me that we want to keep your session over here. Okay, so we kept that session. Then the CEO of the Raigad district visited our field. Then after 7 days, I got an opportunity to have a discussion with the agriculture minister of Maharashtra, Shri Kokate, and I asked the decent question to him regarding the bamboo. So what is the conclusion? So can you display that slide again? So the conclusion is that is below, it is written over here. अगर तुम किसी चीज को दिल से चाहो तो पूरी कायनात तुम्हें उससे मिलाने की साजिश में लग जाती है. And this happened many times in my case. That's it. Thank you. Thank you.